So here we are in the heart of the Cairngorm National Park. I just wanted to show you a new modification that I've done to my Defender. This is a Defender 90 and it's had various modifications. The usual stuff like the optimal bonnet hinges, optimal handles, etc. and a snorkel. So we'll just show you inside now and you can see the new dashboard that I've built for this Defender. So here's the dashboard that I've mounted in my Defender, and I've developed a small in-car computer that powers it. I've got this dashboard on a little screen that I've mounted on the top of the dash here. I wanted to do that just so it's right in the field of view, because there's various features that will be useful for. Other options to mount it, I had a previous version in the displaying on the double din unit here. That's quite a nice place to have it. Also on another Land Rover I have it in the switch panel here. Some of the switch panels have got a gauge that's generally unused, and you could mount it in behind there. Potentially you could put it in front of this clock or behind this clock, and also I am investigating whether it's possible to actually replace one of the dials on the actual instrument cluster. So that's the panel as it stands, mounted in the Defender. And the other thing that I have done is this switch here has been modified. So I've modified some of the switching inside that standard Defender switch so that it actually is used to cycle through the screens in the dashboard. So quite a neat installation, and I'll start it up now and show you it running and some of the different features. So that's the dashboard starting up and going to the startup screen, which is the time and the date. It actually reverts to the previously displayed screen when you switched it off. So if you've got a favourite screen, it will actually go back to that one. So we'll just go for a little drive now and you can see some of the features. So that's the time and date. Next feature, and I'm using the button here to switch that, we've got GPS speed. So this gives you the speed obviously, and it actually shows you how many satellites that you're connected to give you the kind of accuracy of that. And this is useful in some of the 24-hour and the 20-mile-an-hour limits that we have in some of the towns today, just so you've got a very accurate measurement of your speed. Next option here is the compass, and that's reading automatically updating from the GPS signal. Then we have the exact latitude, longitude and altitude. Again, gives you your exact position within the world. Next we have the temperature, both the inside temperature and the outside temperature. It's quite hot in here right now. And that's reading, I've installed some sensors in the front of the Land Rover and one inside as well. Next up we have here, and we'll just park along the side here. Next up we've got the pitch and roll of the vehicle. So there's actually a yaw meter that is measuring how the vehicle's sitting, and you get whether you're pitched up or to the left and the right, or you're pitched down. That's useful, I guess, if you're doing off-roading. Next up is the tyre pressure sensors. So I've got some radio reception gear that interfaces to the computer, reads the standard tyre pressure sensors that you'd put in any car. This one's actually got the external sensors. It also supports various types of internal sensors, and that will intercept the radio signal and show you your tyre pressures. I've got a parking sensor system on this. This is actually just a simulation of it just now, because I haven't installed the parking sensors yet. That's the next job to do on the Land Rover. This is simulating, I guess, distance at the back and the front and the different corners where you're actually seeing detection from the ultrasonic sensors. That's the parking sensors. And finally, this is something that a lot of people are interested in, is this is reading the data from the ECU. So it's getting you various different parameters that are read periodically, and you can see here I've got fuel level, I've got the oil, coolant and intake temperatures, of the car, the MAF sensor reading, and the voltage on the ECU, so what the battery is currently, so that's charging from the alternator just now. So these can be changed. There's a whole myriad of you know, sensors and data that you can be read and displayed on the screen. So that's the final screen I've got. There's a blank screen here. I've actually developing quite a cool new feature for this that I'll show you in the next video, and I've got some other ideas for any sensor, you know, other screens that would be, you know, helpful for people. So if you're interested in this, please drop a note in the comments. Let me know where you're from, whether you'd be interested in sourcing something like this, and if you've got any, you know, cool ideas of what we could add, then please drop a note in the comments. Thanks very much, everyone.